Just showing up. Well, what you just saw was capoeira in action, but aside from the fact that it originated in Brazil, that it's growing in popularity right here in Brooklyn, and that what you just watched was very cool, we're definitely not the right people to explain it.
No, that's what our capoeira masters are going to do, so let's introduce them right away. Two Brazilian natives, Mestre Lampreia of Montombache Capoeira, welcome.
Thank you.
And we want to welcome back the two leading lights of Capoeira Brooklyn, Mestre Foca, great to see you again, and Professora Hoshino, welcome back.
Thank you.
All right.
I know.
Let's talk to us. Let me get over here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Abalou Capoeira. Please tell us about the event and why it's so important.
Abalou Capoeira is a capoeira event with me Mestre Foca and Professora Rochinol put together to represent our Brazilian culture here in Brooklyn and to show our culture from Brazil in a big event that's coming in November 7th.
November 7th, so the clock is ticking already. What can we expect on the 7th, and where should we be going?
Okay, we can expect to have a full day of Brazilian celebration. We're gonna start the first thing in the morning, 10 to 11. We're gonna have a samba class with Kenya, and then we're gonna have a capoeira celebration for the kids. They're gonna change the graduation. They call the batizado, and then they're gonna have an event for the adults. And then we end it up with open roda, open capoeira circle for everybody, and batalá, the drum women performance.
Oh, they're here.
That's right, yeah, with a collaboration of Brooklyn local people here.
So you are all remarkably not out of breath as much as I am just watching the thing. So in addition to fitness, this definitely has a spiritual and a historic component to all of the movement and physicality of capoeira.
Definitely, and I think Abalou Capoeira really embodies that. In the capoeira world, it's very normal for one mestre or one master to do his or her own group. And that's kind of the culture of capoeira in New York as well. And so we're joining forces, we're joining students and talents and passion for capoeira and doing this collaborative event to kind of think outside the box, to bring together capoeiristas from Manhattan, Queens, the Bronx, Brooklyn.
Brazil.
From Brazil.
Right.
Canada.
And also by, when we bring lots of good energy together, the collaborative, the final product is an unknown, but it's always going to be greater than the individual parts. Yes.
Absolutely. So why is capoeira so, explosively popular in New York at this time? And what sort of aspects of Brazilian culture does it introduce us to?
Well, I'll start. These guys are from Brazil, so they'll fill in the blanks. But for me, as a non-Brazilian, I was raised in Africa and then came to the U.S. So capoeira, embodying Brazilian culture, it brings definite African roots. It brings the Latin twist. There's European ancestry, and it's all mixed together in an expression of joy. So it's joy expressed through your body, through music, through singing, and community is inseparable from what we do. So being in a place where you can do all of that with people of all ages, it's very unique to American culture.
Are you impressed by the American capoeira players? Are they called players?
Yeah, called players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the American players in New York, and they're doing a great job. They're singing, they're speaking Portuguese, they play the instruments. They teach in capoeira, like Ana. She's a professor in capoeira, and she's doing a great job.
Okay. Can you tell us about the instruments you're using as well?
Oh, that's the berimbau. They call the berimbau. That's the instrument who lead and dictate the rhythm of the game. When the players play, we have different kind of rhythm here to play, and every rhythm we play in the circle, in the capoeira roda, they're gonna play with the same characteristic of the
Now, when they're
instrument.
playing, it's beautiful, by the way. Why do they always sort of crouch and sort of kneel and touch hands before starting the dance?
We also notice people like crossing themselves before they get in.
It's a cultural thinking, involves religion too, because the Africans were very religious when they came to Brazil, and they brought the culture to Brazil, and mixing the culture, we introduced all those how can I say, the significant character from Africa together with Brazil, and they do the sign in the chest and the cross in the chest, because it's asking for protection, asking to have a nice game, and shaking the hands because you can't forget it's a friendly game.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, and you can catch a nice friendly foot if you don't do it right. So
But it's all in friendly
keep it
fun.
friendly. Yeah.
Part of the friendly exchange experience.
Now, can you tell us about the stick dance that we're about to see?
Yes, with the stick
Abalou.
dance called the maculele, and
Maculele.
maculele is a warrior dance, come from Santa Amaro da Bahia, Brazil. Tell the story about the boy he left behind to defend his entire village with 2 sticks. And then when they went to hunt the other tribal attack, and he defended all tribal with the maculele movement and the stick, and that's the warrior dance called the maculele. We're gonna have also the demonstration during the batizado time.
All right. Well, I think
So tell us just where to come out again before everything starts on November the 7th.
November the 7th, right?
In Williamsburg, the
Williamsburg.
Artillery Church.
Okay.
Yeah. You can get more information the website brooklyncapoeira.com and motumbachecapoeira.com.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a whole list of events. So please, please, please go to the website. And
Yes.
Well,
all
in
kinds
case
of
you
workshops.
needed any further provocation, you're about to see the stick dance.
The maculele.
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 All right.
Thank you.
Get out of the way.
Sou eu, maculele, sou